First priest, present yourself.
Chúc cái giao với giao, bằng bằng nhâm nhâm, bằng nhâm sao.
Chuyo, Kaya, Banyamin, Banyasha.
Bashim ya shabrakatum.
Yabatim Yashabrakata. Come on. Hold on. Go ahead. Go Shafar.
Laya shal.
Laya. All right. Lapon Hakudam. Amajim would mean stand. Lapon Hakudam would mean face the east. And we're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanam, Shabbat Shemayim, Kadosh, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Halakha, Taba'ah, Batazak, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashemayim, Thelana, Hakam, Kal, Ruam, Wasalakna, Kabawatna, Kasalakna, Kabawatna, Wala, Wanasarawa, Abo, Hawashina, Mayan, Rock, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha, in the English, what we said was, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. All right, this is prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahushua. Baba Kishor. Athalana. Akah. Larpa'ah. Karamakala. Wakar Marawa. Akah. Latahar. Matazariah. Akah. Lahakmi. Amati. Akah. Al-Karawah. Hatamahala. The Gershon. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Come in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. Power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thanks. So be it. All right. This is the book of Psalms. Chapter. No. You should be blessings. The blessing. You don't have it? All right. This is the prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Maya Akala? Why Maya Akala?
Why Maya Allah?
Why Maya Yakala?
Why Maya Allah?
Why Maya?
Why Alahaya?
Why Allah?
Ma Tadabaya.
Matazab
Matadabaya.
Matazab Yah.
Alawapia.
Alawap Yahweh.
Ha Alawapia.
Ha Alawap.
Ha Sarayam.
Ha Sparanya.
Ha Saranya.
Ha Sparanya.
Ha Kotasiyamya.
Ha Kayayoya.
Wa Ha Aquafia.
Waha Watian.
Wa Ha Aquafia.
Waha Watian.
Wa Ha Aquafia.
Waha Akwatian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem.
Washem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
The water Amma.
What am I? What we said, what we said in the English was, bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh.
and Yahweh Shah,
Shah.
and Michael,
Mike
and the angel,
and the angel.
commanding General Yahweh,
Man, the general.
the general,
General.
the captain,
Captain.
the officer, the trooper, and the sister,
And the sister.
Yahweh,
How?
in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Name of Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Okay. The book of Psalms, chapter 121. Asha'ah.
Asha,
Ayanya.
Ayanya,
Ah. Say all writing.
Ahahori,
Ahahari.
Ahahori,
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a,
Azaria.
Izori,
Azari.
Izori,
Ma'in.
Ma'ai,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Aisha.
Aisha,
Shemayam.
no,
Shemayam.
Shemaiah,
Wa Arataza.
Wa Arataza,
Ayathan.
Aliathar,
Lamawat.
Lamawat,
Agalka.
Gagor,
All little woman.
Alianawah,
One.
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Ana.
Anah,
La'a.
La'ah,
Little woman.
Yanawah,
Wala'a.
Wala'ah,
Yagashan.
Yayashan,
Shavamar.
Shawamar,
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ah,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Tazalka.
Tazalka,
Tazalka.
Tazalka,
Aya.
Aliyah,
Yamyamka.
Yamyaka,
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka,
Yamamam.
Yawamam,
Ha Shamash.
Hashemah,
La'a Yakaka.
Aliathar,
Wa Yara.
Wayarah,
Ba Ya. Ba La Yala.
Balal, Yallah,
So La Yala.
Balal, select it. Bala, Ya'al,
Ba Ya. Oh.
Bayala'al,
Find all.
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka,
Makara.
no, Kalrat,
Makara.
Kalrat,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Afnapashka.
Apnapashka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamar.
Yashamar,
Taza'afka.
Taza'aka,
Wa'aka.
Wama Wa'aka,
Ma'atha. Ma'aita.
Ma'aita,
Wa'ai Awala.
Wa'ayawala. In English, what we said was, I will lift up my eyes unto the hill,
I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
for which cometh my help.
Which come my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help
Coming from Yahweh.
which made heaven and earth.
made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
You will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yahshua shall neither slumber nor sleep.
he that keepeth Yahshua shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forward
From this time forward
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
All right. It's in Psalms chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Alahai.
Alahai.
Al-Damaya Laka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damaya Laka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takaras.
Al-Takaras.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Tashakwat.
Tashakwat.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Al-Wabiyaka. Al-Yawabiyaka.
Awayabika.
Yahamayamwa.
Yahamayawa.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawa.
Wama Shanayaka.
Wama Shanayaka.
Na Sha'awa.
Nasha'aka.
Ra'at.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya Arayamwa.
Yaharayamwa.
Ya Arayamwa.
Yaharayamwa.
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 Sawa.
Sawa.
Why ya Aitazawa.
Why Yatazawa.
Al to the Pawanyaka.
Al to the Pawanyaka.
Al Mara.
Amora.
Home. Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakina,
Wanakakina,
Magoya,
Mongolia,
Magoya,
Mongolia,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Ya Zakar,
Yazakar,
Ya Zakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yashal,
Sham Yashah,
Aiwa,
Aiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Na wa Aitazama,
no,
Na wa
no,
Aitazama,
I to the what?
Na wa Aitazama,
No, I to the what?
La,
La,
Yakadwa,
the Kanu,
Al Yakar,
Alika,
Bara, Barya,
Barya,
Ya Kara, Ya Karatawa, Wa Slacky, Wa never Ya Karatawa.
Waya Katao.
It's Ya Slacky said, Ya Karatawa.
Yeah, okay. Ya Karatawa.
Allah, How,
Ahoma.
the woman,
Alawa.
Wa Yash, my eye, Alayum,
Waya my Alayam.
Ma wa Abba,
Mawa'ah.
Wa Agori,
Wahakori.
Gabal,
Gabal.
Wa Amawan,
Wa'aimawa.
Wa Amala,
Wa'aimala.
Palasha,
Palasha.
Ayin Yashab,
And Yishaga.
because of war,
Father War.
Dum Asher
Gam
war,
Ashwar.
Lalawa,
Lalawa.
Imam,
Aimah.
Ayuwa,
Aywa.
Zawa,
Lawa.
Laban, Ya,
Labanyalawa.
Abanyalawa,
Labanyalawa.
Salah,
Salah.
Aisha,
Asha.
Laham,
Laham.
Kamadyan,
Kamajan.
Kasa, Ya, Sawa'a,
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Ka, Yabyan,
Kayabian.
Barakal,
Banakar.
Ko Yashwan,
Bayashma.
Na Shamatwa,
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayan, Ba'ayan, the Ra'awa,
Ba'ai
Hayawa,
Aywa.
the man,
The man.
La Adama, La Adama, La Adama,
The Akama 1 year.
no, it's like La Adama, Dama,
Okay.
La Adma,
The Adama.
La Adma, it's like La Adma, Sha, Yathamba,
Shayatamba.
Na the Yabmawa,
Lariyamuwa.
Ka'iwa,
Ta'awa.
Wa Kaza'aba,
Wakaza'a.
Wa Kazabat,
Wakazabat.
Wa Kazadabna,
Wakatazawna.
Ka Nashi Yakamba,
Kal Nasi Yukamba.
I saw
Ashar.
Amora,
Amoro.
Naya Rashad,
Nayarasha.
Nanawa,
Nalawa.
Na'awa,
Na'awa.
Alahaya,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Alahaya.
the Tamba,
Shayatamba.
the Gadala,
Gabala.
the Cross,
Kwat.
the Panwa,
Alpanya.
the Panya,
Panya.
Raka,
Rakat.
the Ash,
Sa'at.
Da Ba'ira,
Taba'ira.
Da Ba'ira Ya'ira,
Taba'ira. Ya'ira.
Wa Kala Abba,
Wakalaba.
Da Lahat,
Talahat.
Ha Yum,
Aryam.
Kan,
Khan.
Da Up,
Doradatma.
Dawadatma,
Doradatma.
Basa Irika,
Basa'irika.
Wa Basa Wa Paktika,
Wabasabapaka.
Wabasawapat.
Wabasabapaka.
Da Ba'alam,
Tabahala.
Yahweh, Yaba Ashwa,
Yaba'afu.
Wa Yaba Alawa. Slacky, sir. Again, help me out with this. Right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Wayabahalia.
Waba Yahweh.
Wayabahalia.
Ayah,
Ayai.
Waya Karapawa,
Wayakarapawa.
Waya Atmawa,
Wayakadmawa.
Waya Da Iwa,
Waya. Let me see that.
Waya
Waya the Iowa.
Waya Da Iwa,
Waya the Iowa.
Kaya,
Kaya.
Ata,
Ata.
Simka,
Shemka.
Yahweh, the Baka, the one,
Iowa.
Ayo, Ayo Ka Ha Arakaza,
Al-Kaharatza. In English, what we said was, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
They that hate thee have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a
let
nation.
us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Yahshua may be no more remembered.
The name of Yahshua may be no more remembered.
But they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against
They are
thee.
confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacle of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Israelites,
of Moab and the Hagarenes,
and Moab and the Hagarenes,
the Baal and Ammon,
Baal and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
Asher is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot and Lot.
Over the children of Lot's lot.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera,
As to Sisera,
as to Jabez,
as to Jabez,
at the brook of Kasar,
brick of Saul,
which perished at Endor.
perished that in door.
They became as dung for
They
the earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zeb.
Make their nobles like red and red.
Yeah, all their princes.
All their princes.
As the Ba and as the Moon.
Bar and as the moon.
Who said, let us take to ourselves
Let us take to ourselves
the house of God and
the
possess.
house of God in possession.
Oh, my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel,
Make them like a wheel.
as a stubble before the wind.
Stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood,
As the fire burneth the wood.
and as the flame set the mountain on fire.
And the flame sets the mountain on fire.
So persecute them with thy tips,
So persecute them with thy
and
tempest.
make them afraid with thy storm.
Make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh, Yahweh,
Oh, Yahweh.
let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know
That men may know
that thou,
thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right. Sar, which means turn. Yatamata, hands down. Sar, which means turn. Yeshua, which means to be seated.
Sorry. Back in the building, okay? Back in the building. Here you go. We're back in the building, serving the God of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Our God is not, you know what I mean, white Jesus. Our God is not Buddha. You know what I mean? The reason why we're doing this today is because we are wearing our culture. You understand? This is what he gave us. Our power gave us this. He gave us days to observe, okay? And today is the closing of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, where he required of us to eat unleavened bread for 7 days. Why? Why did he require us to eat bread for unleavened bread for 7 days? Anybody?
Salakia,
Go ahead.
it's we was in a hurry to get up out of Egypt.
That was the situation. That was the situation. We was in a hurry. Go ahead.
So we could remember what we had to go through with our ancestors.
Give him a hand. Because we would forget. We did forget. We forgot. We forgot everything. And now we celebrate Christmas and Easter. Y'all saw, is the day Easter?
Yep.
Okay. Because my daughter came over and she had a yellow bright. I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, you know what I mean? But that's the fact. That's what it is. We've forgotten. We forgot ourselves. And we've taken on the covering of everybody else. Now we wear their cover. Now what's the cover? What's the cover?
Celebrate their out.
The covering is what? Go ahead. That's true. But like the covering is the culture. Like when the Lord gave Adam and Eve those fig leaves or whatever, he put a culture on them. You know what I'm saying? So the covering is the culture, okay? We cover ourselves with whatever so-called religion or stuff like that we believe. And 2025, thanks to Commanding General Yohana and the men who, you know what I mean, found this truth, now we get to put our covering back on and be who we are and serve our God instead of serving every other goddamn God that's out there. You understand? So this being a high holy day, a holy convocation, what we do is we come in, you saw the brother presented himself, stated his tribe, so we can remember he's telling you who he is, where he comes from, okay? And now we're going to go in and read in the book of Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, we're going to read why we do this. You understand? So we can remember. because that's what we had to do. Even back then, like there were certain days we would have to, read for everybody to remind everybody what we're supposed to be doing. You understand? So for everybody out there, what you want to do, they got the Bible app, right? Where you can pull up the Hebrew. Okay, we're going to read Hebrew, our native language, Lashawan Kodash. We're going to read that. We're going to read it in 7. We're going to read 7 verses. Each man is going to read 7 verses. Then we'll read 7 verses in English and we'll break it down. Okay, because a lot of our brothers and sisters don't know, this Hebrew. So we got to read it in the English and break it down and let them know, what's going on. Okay. So we're going to start in the book of Leviticus. So if you want to go ahead and pull it up on your Bible app, the brother's going to read 7 verses in the Hebrew, okay, our native tongue, Lashawan Kodash, the holy tongue, okay? And then we're going to read it in the English and go through and prove and show Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians these days that we're supposed to be observing. We're not supposed to be observing Easter or any other of these pagan holidays, okay? Our power gave us days that we were supposed to observe. And we got to come back to that. That's the only way we're going to get out of this hell that we're in, okay? That's the only way. The hell that we're in is a condition that our power put us in because we were disobedient to him. We didn't hold up our end of the contract. That contract that we went into with Moses still stands today, 2025, okay? We went into that contract with blood, you know what I mean? So there's no way out, okay? So go ahead and read the first 7 verses and then Lashawan Kodash, and then we'll read it in the English. Chapter 23, verse 1, nice and loud.
Leviticus 23, verse 1, in the holy tongue. Waya Debar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La Amar, Debar, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wa Amar, Ra Amar, Ratha.
Twice. Wa
Amar Tha. The water, sir. Allaham. Marwa I the Yah. Yahweh. Ashab. The Quar. Awa. Atham. Makwa Ra'a Yah. Kodash. Allah. Allah Hayam. Allah Ham. Verse 2.
Oh, you have verse 2?
Verse 2.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Mawa Aya. Shashata. Yama Yum. Tha I Sha. Allah Kaha. Waba Mala Ka Ma'alaka. Ma'alaka. Waba Ya Hum. Ha Sha Baya Aya Shabbat. Shabbat 1. Shabbat 1. Makwa Ra'a. Kodash.
That's Makwara.
Makwara.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Okay.
Call. Mala Aka. La. Tha I Shawa. Shabbat. Ha wa ha. La Yaha. La Yahweh. Wakal. Ma wa sha shab tha yakam. Allah. Ma wa I the Yah. Yahweh. Ma kwara Yah. Kodash. Shab. The Quar. Awa. Thumb. Ba Mawa I Dam. Ba Kha Dash. Ha Ra Sha 1. Ba Ra Ba Ha. Iha. Dash. La Kha dash, bayan, ha'irayim, kwa, ha'irayim, bayam, water, sir. Kwa, no, pasak, la Yahweh, wa, ba, ma, sha, Aishar, Yawam, la dash, ha, zaha, khan, kha, ga, what? Ha, mataza, wa, la Yahweh, wa, ba, yam, mataza, wa, tha, kha, wa. Verse 7. By Yawam, ha, ra, dash, 1. Ma, kwa, ra, Quadash, Yaha, Lacham, Ka, Ma, la, cha, I bar, bad, I bad, ha, la, tha, I, the wa.
That's it.
Leviticus 23, verse 1 in Baptist tongue. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord.
This is crucial because it clearly says speak to a certain people. It didn't say speak to everybody. It didn't say speak to Moab. It didn't say speak to, any other nation. It said speak to who?
Children of Israel.
Israel. That's what this whole thing is for, and that's what it's about. Israelites. Okay, keep reading.
And say
the
unto
thing is, like who are the Israelites? That's the whole thing. You know what I mean? 2025, nobody wants to, answer that question. Well, listen, Commanding General Yohana and the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we answer. And we're bringing the people who are the Israelites back to their God, okay, back to their culture. And our culture is found right here in this book. Go ahead.
Come on, sir.
It's like you can say, you know what I mean?
No,
Anytime
you
I want to say something.
You good, sir?
Go ahead.
God. And saying unto them concerning the feast of the Lord.
Right. These are the feasts of the Lord. And only people that can keep the feast of the Lord, well, not the only people, but we're going to make times right. Everybody's going to have to do it. Because listen, the Lord chose a people to run the earth. Okay. And the way we're supposed to run the earth is everybody under us is supposed to keep this, observe this, but it's for us. But they're going to do it under us. Okay. Just like we keep Easter today, we keep Christmas and all that because we're under them. So we keep their days. Well, it's going to come a time where they're going to be under us and they are going to keep these days. They're not going to have no leaven in their house for 7 days. You get it? Okay. Keep reading.
Come. Which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation.
Yeah, this is separate. Okay, this is not like everything else. It's holy. It's separate. Go ahead.
Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
Right. These are the days, starting with the Sabbath. Every 7th day, you're not supposed to make anybody do any work. If you are, in a position where you have people, brothers and sisters working for you, even other nations, the Lord said they can work for you 6 days. But on that 7th day, you let them rest. God darn, you know what I mean? How evil can you be to make somebody work 7 days a week? You know what I mean? How greedy can you be? Well, the Lord say, don't be greedy. Give them a day off. Read.
And holy convocation, you shall do no work therein.
Right.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
All your dwellings. Everybody has to do it. Especially if you're today in 2025 coming back, we got to do it first. You understand? We got to do it first. The Lord will come, get us out of this condition, and then we make everybody else do it. You get it?
Come.
Read.
These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
Right. The season is the time, you know what I mean? There's a time for everything. You know what I mean? The Lord said there's a time to cry. There's a time to be happy. The seasons is when you're supposed to do it. What time of the year? Okay. Go ahead.
In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover.
There you go. This is when you do the Passover. Okay. We just had that, right? What, a couple weeks ago? A week ago. Man, it's fresh. I'm pushing it because I'm ready to do it again. So the Lord lays it out for you when you're supposed to observe what Israelites are supposed to do, how we're supposed to live in the earth, what days we're supposed to observe. Okay, he's laying it out right here for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians because we forgot.
Like it, my mate, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and the first day, my bad, the first holy day we should keep is the Passover, but we keep the New Year's Eve, New Year's Day,
Right.
and that's not a holy day anyway, that's a holiday.
That's right.
I mean, that we should put that in mind. New Year's Eve is not a holy day, it's a holiday.
Right.
But we celebrate the holy days up in here. The Christian church celebrate holidays and no holy days.
That's right. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. They are wearing the culture of another people, another nation. Well, in the Israelite school of UPK, we wear the culture. We wear our culture. You understand? We wear the culture that our God gave us. The only one living true God chose blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. He gave us this culture, and now we're taking it back. Okay, read.
Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread.
And that's where we're at now. Okay, we're at the feast of unleavened bread. We're at the closing of it. Okay, because we went 7 days without any leaven being in our houses, in our, in our dwellings. Okay, this is for all the dwellings of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. These are the days we're supposed to observe. These are the things. How else do you serve God? By doing what he said. You don't serve him by just a feeling that you have. You serve him by what you do. Okay? And this is what he required for us to do. All you have to do is take the leaven out of your house for 7 days and not eat any leaven. Okay? And he'll give you rulership.
Like it.
Go ahead.
And also remember, going on word. Okay, there you go ahead. Remember, your ancestors, what they went through, how the Egyptians want us the hell up out of there. They wouldn't let us put no leaven on our bread because they wanted us gone, man.
That's right.
And God wants us to remember how these nations feel about us.
That's right.
Especially these Negroes around here talking about they African. Only if you knew Africans was your first slave master, Negro.
And what you're saying is so heavy because every time we read Psalms 83, it lays out all the nations that are against us.
Okay.
It lays out all the nations that are against us, and guess what? It reads all of them. Not one is out missing.
Mm-hmm.
So they all hate you because the Lord made it that way. The Lord made them that way. Okay? So that you're absolutely correct. Go ahead.
Sir. Bread unto the Lord, even days ye must eat unleavened bread.
7 days.
7 days ye shall eat unleavened bread.
Right. And love it. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy eating that unleavened bread because it reminds me that my power was with me at that time. And now all I got to do is eat unleavened bread and he'll be back on my side. I'm eating all the unleavened bread I can get my hands on. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Right. That was 7 days ago. Okay. We had a holy convocation and we started the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Okay. And today is 7 days in. So now we're basically we're in the closing of it. Okay. So that's it for that. We'll call up the next priest. Okay. What's up?
Not for the read. I thought Reed did call him.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Officer Thumb Young's going to read 7 verses. Then I'll read 7 verses. Okay.
Yeah,
Then we'll call it. Okay. I'm a little rusty, y'all.
Yeah, me too, sir.
It's been a while since I've been up here getting it in. Now,
Me too.
I'm excited. So go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Why hakor batham asha la Yahweh shall ba'ith yamayam bayam ha shabai ya. Let me say ha shabai ya Ma Kara'a, Kodash, Kal, Mala'aka, I Bada, La'a, Da, I Shawa, Pa, verse 9. Wayadabar Yahweh all Mashah, La Amar, verse 10. The bar all Banya, Sha'ala, Wa Amafri, Wa Amaroth, Alaham, Kaya, Da Ba'awa, Al, Ha Aratiza, Ashar, Anya, Nathan, Lakam, Wa Kwa to the right, Ah, Kwa to the ya, Ra, Wa Ha Ba'atham, Ah, I Ma, Ra, I Shayah, Kwa to the ya, Wakam, Al, Ha Kahan, verse 11. Wa Ha Nayak, Ha Aymar, La Panya, Yahweh, La Wa Tada Nakam, Mama Hara, La. God, you sure about this? I don't see no car right now.
Yeah, Mama Kara.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, God, right there. Mama Kara, Ha Shabbai, yes, sorry, Ha Shabbat, Ya Na Yak Nawa, Ha Kahan, verse 12. Why I should Yatham Ba Yawam, Ha Naya Pakum, Ah, Ha Amar, Kabash, Da Mayam, Shadafwa, La I La Yahweh. Verse 13. Wa Manaka Tawa. Shanya, I Shara, I Shar Nayam, Salah, Ba La Wala, Ba Shaman, Asha, La Yahweh, Ra Yak, Na Yakaka, Wa Na Saka, Ya Yun, Ra Ba Yai, Ha Hayan. Verse 14. Wa Lakam, Wa Kwalaya, Wa Kwaya, Wa Karama, La A, Ta Aka, La, Slaki, Ta Aka Lawa, I Tazam, Ha Yawam, Ha Zam, Slaki, Ha Za, I Ha Baya Akam, A, Kwa Raban, Ala Hayakam, Ka Kwa, I Walam, La Raf Yakam, Bakal, Ma Shabbat Yakam Sa.
Yes, sir. Sorry, correct. In English.
Leviticus 23, verse 8, in the bastard tongue. But ye shall offer an offering made by the fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the 7th day is a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
That's where we're at right now. We're in that 7th day. But what you read something real heavy that like we can't as being in the position that we are in the earth today, we're not able to offer an offering made by fire 7 days. We can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? But what we can do is try our best to our ability to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments and observe these high holy days until we are in a position of rulership where we can do these things, you know what I mean, to the T,
right,
that our Lord laid out for us, okay? But we are in that 7th day, okay? The 7th day is a holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein. But like I said, we can't keep it to the T because we're in a position of servants right now. You know what I mean? There's a scripture that say I saw servants, servants on horses and princes on the ground. That's where we're at now, on the bottom. Okay, so there's also like we can't do it to the 100%, but there's scriptures that say, you know what I mean? What's it say? You try to keep the law even though you're not under the law. You know what I mean? Like even though we don't have the Levite priest here cutting our heads off, we still keeping these law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? So that's where we're at right now. We're in the 7th day, the closing of this Feast of Unleavened Bread. We're going to continue to read, and then we're going to lay out all the days that, you know, our God gave us. Okay? Go ahead.
Leviticus 23, verse 9. And the Lord speak unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof. Then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruit of your harvest unto the priest.
Right. So stop. So how you hear that? He said, when you come into this land and you get, you know what I mean? What does it say? When you come into the land which I give unto you, and ye shall reap the harvest. Like, how many blacks and Spanish or native Indians, you know, we in the field reaping the harvest, but it's not ours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in this, he's saying you are going to be the head. You know what I mean? That's going to be your harvest. That's going to be your field. And now that we're on the bottom and we didn't keep his days and we didn't keep his law, statutes, commandments, we're out there picking the fruit, but it ain't ours to reap. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I guess, sir, they had to go to war with them nations when they went in that land too. God didn't just give it to them.
Right.
They had to fight for that.
Hey, what you're saying is so heavy. Like, the Lord had to fight and unalive for us to get out of servitude. Then he had to fight and unalive for us to get into rulership. You know what I mean? Like, so that's heavy because, like, today, 2025, we, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, think that the way to get out of it is, what are you doing? Blow that out.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so we, for the most part, think that getting out of the condition that we're in, we have to like be happy. We have to be servants and nice and, you know, get along with everybody. When that's not how, you know what I mean, you get rulership. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir, too. And also, I believe these devils look at our stories and copycat the things that the Lord wanted us to do, and we did. Like, look at the white man when he came to America. He came over here acting like he was our friend, but he came here to conquer. That's what he did. He went to war with us.
That's right.
And that's what we were supposed to do with the other nations, but instead, that's what they do with us. And we wonder why they're on top.
That's right.
Because they understand that it's war. Life is war.
That's right.
They don't friendship.
That's right. And what you're saying is right, but you have to know this, right? Like, we are not gonna pick up guns and arms and go to war with anybody. Because the Lord said, you know what I mean, vengeance is his. So how do we get this warlike thing happening and we get into rulership just like we did in coming out of Egypt? All we did was put blood on the doorpost. All we did was what Moses told us to do, and the Lord told Moses to tell us what to do, and the Lord did all the underlying. Yeah. And that's how it's going to be, you know, this next time we get out of this condition. We're not going to pick up arms. We're not going to go to war like that, but Yahweh and Yahushua will do it. You understand? They will do all the warlike, you know, situations for us. We don't have to pick up arms. All we got to do is pick up a goddamn scroll, pick up these law, statutes, and commandments, and put them back in our hearts, put them back in our minds. You know what I'm saying? Pick up your culture and put it back on. You understand? That's what we got to do today in 2024. Pick your culture back up. Get back to who you are. Find out who you are. You know what I mean? They raised us up in this nation to where if you go to college or this, that, and third, you have to go and find out about the Greeks and all this other stuff. Well, go find out about, you know what I mean, your forefathers. You know what I mean? And make them great again. Okay? Right. Make blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians great again. Okay? Go ahead. Keep reading.
Sir. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you on the morrow after the Sabbath. The priest shall wave it.
Right. Go ahead.
And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
Right. This is in your rulership. This is in your rulership. Okay. The Lord saying when you get rulership and you have land and lambs and cows and all that stuff, this is what you do to take care and show that, you know what I mean, you love the Most High. Okay. Go ahead.
And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of a hin.
Right.
verse 14. And
Hold on. So I just wanted to go back real quick where it said, okay, in verse 11, it said, after the Sabbath, the priest shall waive it, right? Like everything we're doing, like in this time, we was giving it to the priest. You didn't burn a lamb or cook a lamb and then give it to the Most High God. He don't need your lamb, but the priest did because they didn't have land. They didn't have vineyards and stuff like that. They were the law. Okay, their job was to make sure you kept the law. So how are they going to eat? By you feeding them. Okay, so that's how, you know what I mean? I just wanted to break that down and let y'all know, you know what I mean? All this stuff, it wasn't, we don't cook lamb and this, that, and the third and sit it like Chinese people do that. They cook some stuff and they'll sit it somewhere. I think East Indians do it too. And they just sit it there and be like, that's for their God.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And also when they get the wave offering, they get the the offering, whatever, and they wave it back and forth from the Lord when they offer when the priest offer it.
Right.
So when you hear a wave offering, that was you guys hear, and they wave it over to the priest.
Right.
Like he said.
Right.
So they do those both things.
Right. There was a, you know what I mean? There was a process. Yeah. You know, boom, boom.
Yeah.
This is okay. Here you go, sir. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's it. Keep reading.
Come. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the self same day that ye have brought an offering unto your God.
Right. Keep going.
Come. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
So the Lord is saying he comes first.
God.
You know what I mean? He comes first. Okay. Just like I didn't touch on it, but he wanted you to give the priest a good lamb with no blemish. You know what I mean? Take care of the men. Take care of the priests of the Most High. You ain't gonna bring them garbage. The Lord ain't gonna let that happen. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give the best to the Lord. Okay. And it comes same with your tithing. That money should be coming out your check, sent to the Israelite school of UPK before you spend a dime. You pay your tithe. You understand? It should come out automatically. Because listen, y'all don't say nothing when you get your check and see the white man has taken them taxes out before you even got it. Okay? So the Lord said, give him his due. Give him, like deep, you know what I mean? Give me my money. You know what I mean? The Lord requires it of us. And I listen, I was reading this book where it was saying like people don't understand like the way the Lord got this thing set up. You could do more with 90% of your money than you can with 100% of your money if you tithe. The Lord makes it like that. I'm telling you. Okay, so pay the tithes. Okay, ISUPK.com. You done?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to read 7 verses in the Hebrew, and then we'll break it down into English. Okay. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15. Wasa parakma lakam ma makar parak ha shabbat ma hawam haba ya'akam ha aymar ha ta nawak Shabbat, Shabbata wa, Tama yamta, Taha ya yanha. Verse 16. I ma ra ha shabbat ha shabbai shlaki haba ya basa para like the slack. The sa para wa. Kamash yum like Yawam Waha para bahma ma nakha kadaha la Yahweh 17. Mama wa Shabbat Taya come. Taba ya awa. La come. Ta na wa pa. Shaf yam. Shana. Shalaki. Shanaya. I Shar Nayam Salah Taha Ya Yana Ha Mataza Ta A Payan Ha Ba Ka War Yam La Yahweh. Verse 18. Waha Parabakma Alha Lakam Shaba'ai Ka Nasham Slak Ka Nashayam Tama Yam Ma Banya Shana Wapar Ban Bakwar Ka Wa Allah Wa A Yalam Shanayam Yaha Yawa Ayal La Yahweh Wama Nakakma Wa Na Sakha Yam Slaki Yaham Asha Rayach Na Yakak La Yahweh. Verse 19. Wa I Shayatam Wa I Yara I Zayam Aka Laka Ta'a. Excuse me. Washanaya Ka Basham. It's like Ka Bashayam Banyam Banyam. It's like Banya. Shanya. It's like Shana La Zabak Wala Mayam. Verse 20. Waha Nayak Haka Han Han. It's like Haka Han Akma I La Kama Ha Ba Kawa Kawar Yam Tana Wapak Ha La Panya Yahweh Al Shanya Ka Ba Shiyam Kodash Ha Ya Ha Yawa La Yahweh La Kahan. Verse 21. Wa Kwara Ahma Ba'ai Tazam Ha Yawam Hazaha Ma Kwara Kodash Ya Ha Yaha Lakam Kala La Slaki Kal Mala Afkaf I Bad All Slaki La'a the Aishawa Ka Kwa I belong the cow ma wa Shabbat Yakam La Dar La Darak Yakam. That is.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Khan, Leviticus 23, verse 15.
Shalakia, one more, sir. 15 to 7. That, the 15 plus 7, that's 20, verse 22.
21, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah, you got read 21?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, verse. Go ahead.
Khan, Leviticus 23, verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering 7 Sabbath shall be complete. Even unto the morrow, after the 7th Sabbath, shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be a fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord.
Right. So the Lord's thing, when you reap your harvest, okay, imagine you're a farmer, right? And you know, springtime come around or whatever, it's time to reap the fields. Whatever, all that fruit and stuff you get in, the Lord saying you first come and take care of the priest. Okay. What's so crazy is like he's telling you to celebrate for 7 Sabbaths. How what's that? 50 days? Yeah, that's 50 days. Like you get off and just celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Being in rulership. Esau don't do that. You know what I mean? Only the Lord can, like do things right. Make it right. You know what I'm saying? Make it to where everybody, you know what I mean, enjoys life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is, you know what I mean, taken care of. Only the God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you know what I mean, could do something like this. Go ahead.
And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish.
7 lambs. You're in rulership now. You get, you know what I mean? You take the priest 7 of your best lambs. You know what I'm saying? Like, just try to calculate that in today's money. You know what I mean? A lamb is going to cost you $400 times 7. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And it was, listen, it wasn't nothing to us. Being in rulership, that ain't nothing. You know what I mean? 7 lambs wouldn't have been nothing. Go ahead.
It's like it, sir.
Go ahead.
And also, too, that makes so much sense to, bring the priest, the offering and stuff, because it's like the day and time we make the police, like, they get paid off our taxes.
That's right. We take care of them.
Yeah.
We take care of the law.
Right.
Right now today, like you said, they have emulated everything that our God laid out because, you know what I mean? Like, it's perfect. Mm-hmm. Now, they don't keep it, you know what I mean? But they take some things here and there and they emulate it to build their culture, you know, to make their society great. You know what I mean? So, exactly. Go ahead.
Without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock and 2 rams, they shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord.
Right.
Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year.
He's still going. He's still requiring lambs and bullocks and you know what they say, the Lord ain't gonna put nothing on you, you know, that ain't too much for you. You know what I mean? The Lord knew, like, in our rulership, this was not. You know what I mean?
Like, the day ain't nothing like, if we was to do that. Imagine, look at them Christians be cooking. They cook all the abominations. They gotta have the crab, the lobster, the snow crab.
They eat it. We gonna give it to the priest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They eat all the abominations they get their hands on.
They ain't celebrate nothing they can't get no gift on.
That's right. You're absolutely correct. And that's the covering and culture of another nation. That's
right.
not our covering.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
Right,
offering and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings, and the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord, with the 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Lord for the priests. 21.
For the priest, see that? Laying it out for you. The Lord ain't eating them lambs, them he-goats and all that. It's for the priest. Okay? All right. Go ahead.
Right. Concert. And ye shall proclaim on the self same day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings, throughout your generations.
Right. So, you know what I mean? The Lord knows what you need better than you know what you need. You know what I'm saying? The Lord laid out these laws, statutes, and commandments, you know what I mean? These statutes, so you could live a righteous, good life. You know what I'm saying? And not oppress your brothers and sisters. Okay? And that's what it's all about. Okay, the Lord laid out this thing for us, and you know what I mean. He created us. He know what we need better than we know what we need. All right. All right. So we're gonna call up the next priest now. Okay, Roger, stand. All right. Go ahead.
Boy, y'all, one lawyer, boy, y'all Charlotte.
One y'all, one lawyer, one y'all shop.
Y'all about to see y'all Charlotte Thumb.
Y'all about to y'all shop at the top.
You gonna start from verse 22.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, you got to drink. The rest of the slide.
Law, y'all Charlotte.
Law y'all shop.
Start verse 22.
Go. This the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22 in the Hebrew. What quarters come ad quarters yard our to the come the kalam, it's like the kala but sharak shadak quarters rock what a hot, it's like what a quat what quarters a yara da
No.
that's a cut. What taza yarak la dollar quat la and ya wala gar the I it's like the is a ba a thumb and a ya Yahweh Allah you come 23 Sa 23 way at the bar Yahweh Masha La Mar 24 the bar Banaya Yasha Allah La Mar Ba Kadash Hashab Ya'aya Ba Akkad La Kadash Yahweh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lakum. Shabbat. Karawan. Dara, it's like Dara Wa'ai. Makara, Wadash. 25. Ka. Mala'ak. I
Mala'akaf. Sorry, man.
Mala'ak. I bad la'a da ashawa waha kora batum ash la Yahweh 26 where at the bar Yahweh Masha la Mar 27 Ak by Aishawar Lakadash, Hashabah, Ya'aya.
That's it right there, sir. That verse we at.
No, it's going to 28. It's going to 28. Go ahead.
Okay. Hazahah, Yawam, Kaparyam, Hawa'a, Makura, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Anayatam, At, Napash, Dayakam, Korab, it's like, Hakarabtam, Asha, La Yahweh, 28, Wakar, Mala'akam, Mala'aka, La'a, the Aishtawa, but I Tazama, Hayawum,
For y'all.
Hazah, Kaya, Yawam, Kasaya, Yawam, Hawa'a, La Kapar, Yakam, La Panaya, Yahweh, Yakam. That's it.
Shalom, sir. Y'all about to check it out. Slack, sir. You want? Okay. You read 28?
Go.
All right, I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead in English.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22 in the English. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the strangers.
It's like it, sir. This is one of my favorite laws.
I know. Let me get this. Read that verse.
I am the Lord their God.
Okay, go ahead, Tommy.
No, I was saying one of my favorite.
What I can say is, you know what I mean? Like the Lord set it up, like I said earlier, that everybody's taken care of. You know what I mean? Like he said, when you reap the harvest of your land, now you have land, you have rulership. Okay, when you reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt make clean riddance. Thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field, which means don't, like when you're picking that harvest and you're taking in your harvest, like stuff gonna fall to the side. The Lord say, leave that there. Don't pick it up. Okay. Neither shall thou glean any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord, that your God. You know what I mean? So the Lord set it up to like the poor got something to eat. Always. Okay. Even the stranger. The stranger is not another nation. The stranger is your brother from another part of, country or whatever. He don't live in West Palm Beach. He come from New York. He ain't got nothing to eat. He can go to that field and find something to eat. The Lord's going to take care of it by making sure you take care of it. Okay? So that's that. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
Go, verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets.
Right. Memorial of blowing of the trumpets. Like, that was heavy, like, because that's remembering when, what was it, we went around the city 7 times.
To my wall of Jericho.
Right. Yeah, that's the memorial of blowing of the trumpet. Mostly all of these laws or these high holy days is for you to remember what the Lord did for you. Right. How he saved you, or how you're supposed to, you know what I mean? Like what you've been through. Because if you forget, you're going to be on the bottom again.
Right.
You forget what happened, where you come from. What they say, you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going. Okay, you forget where you come from, you don't know where you're going. Now you're serving Santa Claus and an Easter bunny. You don't know where the hell you're going. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right, too, so go ahead. I got a question to ask people in the classroom or in the chat. How do we blow the horn today?
Right.
How do we blow the horn today? This should be real easy. Yeah.
Cry aloud?
Yeah, cry out. Yeah, that's how you want the people today.
That's right. That's right. All right, go ahead. Keep reading.
In holy convocation, verse 25, ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Yeah, all these days, the Lord said, if you the boss, that's your field. You leave the gleaning for the poor, and don't make nobody work on this day. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 26, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Right, we go another day. You know what I mean? The Lord said, he wants you to afflict your soul this day. Now you got to remember, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff that you've been through. Okay, now it's time to you know what I mean, to afflict your soul for him. Okay, you got to observe the Lord deserves. He not only deserves, he demands. You know what I mean, servitude. You understand? And that's what this is all about. All these things is to serve the God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Okay, go ahead.
Come, verse 28. And you shall do no work in that same day.
There you go again. The Lord said, if you the boss, don't make nobody work on this day. Okay? Go ahead.
For it is a day of atonement.
Right.
To make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
Inside Christ. Okay.
They got that they gonna have them poopy lips. Right.
No, the Lord, he said he don't want you to look dry. What the verse in the New Testament say, you know what I mean? Like you're supposed to, you know what I mean? Clean your you know what I mean? You can't look like that. You can't look like you're suffering.
Mm-hmm.
You're suffering, but you're not supposed to look like you're suffering.
Right.
Okay? Lord ain't raised no punks around here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Go ahead. Oh, that's it? All right, go ahead, some of y'all.
Okay, verse 23. Let me slack it. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 28. 29. Okay, 29. Kaya, Kal, Ha, Napat, Aishar, La'a, Ta, Aina, Ba, Aitagam, Ha, Yuwam, Ha, Za, Na, Hazaha, Hazaha, Na, Sakawa, Na, Kuratha, My, I, Ya. Verse 30. Wakal, Ha, Napash, Aisha, Ta, Aisha, Kal, Mala'aka, Ba, I, Tazam, Second, Ba, I, Tazam, Ha, Yuwam, Aiza. Like it. I lost my track, so she like it. Wa, Ha, Ba, Daf, Ya, Atha, Na, Ha, Napash, Ha, Wa, Ma, Korab, Ma, Korab, like it. I, Ma, verse 31. Kala, Mala'aka, La'a, Ta, Aishuwa, Ka, Kwa, like it. Wa, it's like it. I, Walam, La, Doraf, you come. Bakal, Ma, Shabbat, you come. Verse 32. Shabbat, one. Ha, Wa'a, Lakam. Wa, Ain, Yisam. Ah, the Pash, Ta, you come. Baf, Sha'ai. La, Kadash. Ba, Ira. My, Ara. Ain, Ira. Ta, Shabbat, Wa. Shabbat, come. Pa, verse 33. Waya the bar Yahweh all Mashal like Amar. Verse 34. The bar all Banya Yasha'Allah Amar. Ba, Kamash, Shah, Aishar, Yawam, La Kodash, Ha, Shaba, Ya'aya, Hazah, Kaga, Ha, Sakwaf, Shabai, Shabai, Yamayam, La Yahweh. Verse 35. Yawam, Ha, Ra'ash, one. Kwa, Misak ma kura'a kodash kal mala'aka I bada la'a da I chiwa.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 29 in the English. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in the same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
Right. If you don't keep these law, statutes, and commandments, the Lord will cut you off. And that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's saying like your you know, your family or whatever, who you are, you know what I mean? Like you ain't gonna be, you know what I mean, you're not gonna serve the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people.
Right. The Lord gives you, he tells you not to have nobody working. So if you make people work, you're not gonna be in rulership because you're not keeping these laws. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Forever, not until you say you don't want to do it no more. Not until you feel like you don't want to do it, but the Lord said forever. Okay, go ahead.
It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest.
Right. The Lord He's giving you rest. Why won't you take it? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even. From even unto even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath.
Right. This is a Sabbath, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Like he's giving you a day that you have to afflict your soul. Okay. The Lord knows what's best for you. You know, you do some research on Esau's, Google or whatever, it's going to tell you. You should, fast every so often. The Lord's making it a requirement because he built your body. He made your body. He knows what you need better than you do. Keep going.
Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month.
Sir. Thwart, sir. Right, Christ. Go ahead.
Come. Saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord.
Right. So here we go with another one, the Feast of Tabernacles. Okay. Go ahead.
On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Man, what better God to serve than the God that's constantly giving you a day off from work? You know what I mean? He wants you to rest. You know what I mean? Just follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Put back on your culture. Yes, sir. That's right. Right.
You don't really understand what rulership is.
Con. Like you don't get no rest over here. You know what I'm saying? And when you're on the bottom and you're a servant, you don't get no rest. But the Lord wants you in rulership so you can have rest. So the other nations will do your bidding. They'll do the work. They'll be the ones in servitude. You know what I mean?
They get the day
Right. Get another day off. Right. The Lord say, don't kill them. You give them a day off.
off. Need no days off.
Yeah.
They need days off. They need every week.
Right.
Let it leave it up to us.
Right.
Every God.
Con. Should the Lord even tell you to this day, he say, don't work your cattle. You know what I mean? Give them a day off. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? Most High Christ.
Keep reading.
Go ahead.
Verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation to you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly. Right. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Right. It's the solemn assembly. This is, you know what I mean? We got to come together. Okay. We come together and we observe these days and these laws and these statutes that our power gave us. Okay. But I think you overshot. You read through 36. Yeah, that was we didn't read that one in the Hebrew yet, 36. So I'm going to read the next 7 verses, starting at verse 36, okay, in the Hebrew, and then we'll do it in the English and break it down for you, okay? Leviticus chapter 23, verse 36. Shabbat Yamayam Ta Koraya Bawa Asha La Yahweh Bayawam Ashama Yana, ya. Ma Kora'a, Kodash, Ya Haya, Lakam, Waha Korabahma, Asha, La Yahweh, I Tazarak, Ha Wa'a, Ha Mala Akta, I Dabar, Slaki, I Da, Slaki, I Bada, La'a, the Aishawa, 37. Allah, Mawa'aidaya, Yahweh, Ashar, Takwara Awa, Atam, Makora Aya, Kodash, Laha Korayaba, Ashar, La Yahweh, Aila, Wama Nakaha, Zabak, Wa Na Sakayam, Dabar Ayawam, Baya Wam, Wa, 38. Mala Bada, Shabata, Yahweh, Wama Labad, Ma Ta Nawak Yakam, Wama Labad, Ka Na Dabar Yakam, Wama Labad, Ka Nada Bawak Yakam, Ashar, Ta Tanaw, La Yahweh, 39. Ak, it's like Ak, Ba, Ka, Mash, Aishar, Yawam, La Kadash, Ha Shabaya, it's like Ha Shabaya Aya, Ba A Sapakam, Aktaba Wa Ak, Ha Arataza, Taka Gawa, Akaga Yahawa, Shaba'ai, Yamayam, Ba Yawam, Hara Ashwan, Shabbat Wam, slack, Shabbat Wam, Waba Yawam, Ha Shamai, slack, Ha Sha Mayanya, Shabbat One, Ha Shamayanya. It's the second to last word in 34. I mean 39, I'm sorry. 39, sir. Second to last one in 39. Ha Shamayanya. Shabbat one. Verse 40. Walla, it's like Walla Kwakama. Lakam. Bayawam. Hara, Hara, it's like Ha, Rarat, it's like Hara, Ashwan. Para, Paraya, Taza, Hadar, Kapat, Tama, Raya, Wa'aina, Wa'aina, Pa, Aitaza, Aiba. Acts like what I Rabatya Nakam. What Shamakakma Lapanya Yahweh Allah Hayakam Shabbat Slaki Shabbat Yum Yum. I think that's it, right? We'll start. 35, 36, 37, 42. Okay, what did I just read?
You got 41.
Okay, the water. 42. 41?
Yes.
Okay, the water. Verse 41. Wa ka Gotham. Atwa. It's like the what? God. La Yahweh. Shabbat. Yum. Ba Shana. Kakwat. Aiwalam. Ladar Tayakam. Ba Kadash. Sounds familiar. Ha Shabba Yaaya. The Kagawa. Athawa. Atwa. It's like Atwa. 42. Ba Sakat. The Shabawat. Shaba'ai. Yamayam. Kal ha arat. Kal ha zarka. Baya shar'al. Baya shar'al.
It's like I said. Baya Shala.
Baya.
I think it's Baya Shala. Yeah, Baya.
Yes.
Baya Shala, sir.
Baya shar'al. What's the ba in, right? The ba's in.
In Israel.
In Israel, right? Baya shar'al. Ya shabawa. Ba sakat. That's it.
You was about to read the last two, or we will finish?
Is that the last?
We got two more.
Okay, I got it then.
Sure.
Two more.
I'm getting done.
You did get one. What are you talking about? You know, sis, I'm gonna go ahead and ride it out. Okay. I ain't one. I slack it. Yeah, I slack it. Yeah, the Iowa. There are the Yakam. Kaya. Basa Kawak. Hawa Shabakya. Banya. Yashda'al. Baha wa Tazaya Aya. Wakma. Ma Arataza. Ma Tazar Yum. Anya. What is that? Naya. Yahweh. Allahayakam. Verse 44. Waya Dabar. Shema. Ma'idya. Yahweh. All Banya. Yashda'al.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 36 in the English. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you. And ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
It is a solemn assembly.
Right. Like I said earlier, you making this to the Lord, but the Lord ain't eating them lambs and them goats and them, and them sacrifices. The priest is. That's how you took care of the law. Okay, go ahead.
And ye shall do no servile work therein.
Right, but it's what crazy. Say 7 days ye shall offer an offering. 7 days you're gonna bring, your best to the priest and take care of them. Okay, 7 days straight, and you don't have to work. Go ahead.
37. These are the feasts of the Lord.
Well, it's like you don't have to work. Your servants don't have to work. Okay. Like Cap said, you know what I mean? Like that we gonna be giving them days off. Okay, go ahead.
Which ye shall proclaim to be a holy convocation, to offer an offering made by fire to the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offerings, everything upon his day.
Everything upon his day. The Lord gave us certain days to observe. Okay, not when you want to do it, but when he tells you to do it. Okay, go ahead.
Besides the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord.
So you can do more. You know what I mean? You can give free will offerings. You can be generous. You know what I'm saying? The Lord wants us to love each other. Okay. He wants you to love your brothers and sisters. Take care of each other. You don't have to wait till these days to give an offering. Okay, go ahead.
Come. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, you shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days.
Celebrate 7 days straight. Okay. No better. You know what I mean? The Lord is a very good God. Okay. Go ahead.
Verse 41. And you shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations.
That's heavy, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you read this and it says forever. Not until, you know what I mean, the Christian church or the white Jesus come along, but we should be doing this forever throughout all your generations. Okay? It's not done away with.
That's right. Just like how you just said right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, Most High gave us this going into rulership.
Yes, sir.
He told us we're supposed to do it forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because here we are in this era, and we don't know who we are. We don't know our identity. We don't know what we should be doing. You know what I'm saying? But because of Moses, because of them brothers that kept the tradition, because Commander General Yohanan, who kept the tradition, you know what I'm saying? Brothers coming in 2025,
Right.
learning who the hell they are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the Most High laws is forever. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
They eternal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right. Call on Khan. That's I was saying that earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. We forgot. Now, thanks to Commander General Yohanan and ISRAELITES, we get to come back and put our culture back on. You understand? So, Most High Christ, sir.
Kids,
That's right. That's right, sir. Call on Khan.
You sit right next to you, priest.
Yeah.
Sit right
It's
next
happening right before our eyes. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through what other brothers went through, man.
That's
You're
right.
not a grown man, you know what I'm saying, raising kids the wrong way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because what the Most High put in place thousands and thousands of years ago, here we are raising a brand new nation,
That's
man,
right.
ready for another exit.
That's how Christ. That's what this is all about too. We coming back, putting our culture on, like I said, so we can be in rulership again. Okay, go ahead, keep reading.
Christ. Verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
Right. So, like I said, mostly majority of all of these high holy days is so we can remember, you know, who we are, where we come from. At one point, we was in booths, okay? And the Lord don't want you to get so fat-headed that when you in your rulership, you forget where you come from. So now, okay, go dwell in the booth, okay? Remember where you come from, okay? So that's all these days is for you. Like I said, we need to remember our power and what he did for us and how he put us in rulership and how to get back in the rulership and stay in rulership this time, okay? Keep going.
So like I said, if I may,
Go ahead.
sir, although we don't do the tent thing like sleeping booths no more because like we down in the shack right now, like
I was in my set.
We live in booths. We all live in booths right now.
When we get into rulership, we have matches, beautiful matches and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Once a year,
Yeah.
you could imagine.
Right.
Right now, we can't imagine being rich and being in rulership. But you could imagine having a land filled with milk and honey, and the Lord saying once a year, leave that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Leave your maid, leave everything. Go out here in the booths.
Right.
With everybody nasty. Right. It's a make, man. It's we don't know it.
That's right.
We don't need it now. We got it with the Lord. Humble the hell out of us.
Yeah.
Slavery.
Yes, sir.
We got it.
Come. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Come, verse 43. That your generations may know
See that? Go ahead. Sorry, slack. Go ahead.
that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
Right. The Lord, that Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord. Like I said at the beginning, this is not for everybody. This is not for the Chinese man. This is not for the Africans. This is for God's chosen people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, Israel, okay? So, you know what I mean? With that, if anybody else got, anything y'all want to bring out, we're going to go ahead and close it out and do the prayers. No?
Okay.
Hold on.
Something else I'm thinking about it, man.
Yes,
That
sir.
that the Lord had to tell us to remember these days. Remember the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? We were so fat-headed, like the shops were, you know what I'm saying? We were so fat-headed, man. You had to remember one day of the week you had to rest. You know what I'm saying? Like now we look forward to it. In slavery, you look forward to Sabbath.
Right.
Like nigga, just give me one day. You know what I'm saying? Where the Lord put it out there for you to remember so you can give it to them. You know what I'm saying? We messed that up. And so now we got it every year. We wait. We got to take days off for the Passover. We got to take all vacation.
Yeah.
You don't need to remember it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What the Lord said, you know what I'm saying? You won't have to ask another brother. It'll be in your heart. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Every year we got to remember this shit. So, you know what I mean?
Come.
Yeah,
Remember, you know what I mean? That's what this whole thing is about. Remember, okay? Most High Christ. Imagine. Go ahead and blow the shofar.
Yes.
All right. Hold on. We're gonna salute. Yeah, we're gonna salute the Torah. Let's step down there. Go ahead, Troop. You're gonna go.
Yeah.
Hold on, sir.
Y'all brought me up.
Y'all watching y'all shop right here.
Hold on. Y'all watching y'all shop right here. Come on back up. Go ahead. All right. Call it.
Imagine, which means stand. Lapar Hagadar, which means face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. All right. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Simcha. Yahweh. Malakavka. Aba'at. Zak. Hayah. Aisha. Baratazah. Kawah. Hayah. Bashemayim. Thalanawa. Lakam. Ka. Yawam. Asalakanawa. Kabawaknawa. Asalakanawa. Kabawaknawa. Mala'ah. Tabi'ayna. On the side one. Ball. Shina. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Lakah. Malakwa. Baha'ala. Bahapara. Love you. Aman. In the English, what we said was, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and deliver us from evil. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right, this is prayer for power. I was going to say that. prayer for the blessing.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kashah.
Athalana.
Athalana.
Ka.
Akah.
Haka.
Akah.
Narpa'ah.
Larpa'ah.
Ka Makala.
Ka'amakallah.
Waka Marawa.
Ka'amarawa.
Haka.
Akah.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Had Matasarai.
Hatazah.
Haka.
Akah.
Ahaki.
Lahaki.
Hamaki.
Hamaki.
Haka.
Akah.
Arakawa.
Akarawa.
Hatamahala.
Hatama'ah.
The girl Shah.
Garshah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
The water.
The water.
Amen.
Aman. In the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
This is a prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Ramayakahala.
Wa Mayakah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Mata Zabaya'ah.
Tazab Yah.
Alawak Yah.
Alawak Yah.
Ha Alawapi.
Alawak.
Ha Sarayim.
Asaranya.
Ha Kotaziyanyam.
Akotaziyanya.
Ha Kayala.
Akayanya.
Wa Ha Akwafya.
Wa Akwatiya.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Wa Rahman.
The water Amah. In the English. Bless you, Yahweh. In Yahweh Shah. In Michael. In the angel. Commanding general Yahweh. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. Name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
Okay, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahaharayim.
Ahahariya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Asari.
I'm sorry.
Asari.
I'm sorry.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Isha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Shemayim. Like Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa Arataza.
Well, Arataza.
All your thunder.
All your thunder.
Lamawat.
Number one.
Go.
The go.
All Yanawam.
All the other one.
Shamarka.
The mark.
Hanala. Hanala.
Another.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala.
Yishan.
Yayishan.
Shawamar.
Shalomar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Mark.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Hayat.
Aliyah.
Yamka.
Yamyaka.
Yamika.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Ha Shamash.
Hachamash.
La'ayikaka.
Ayakah.
Wayarak.
Wayarah.
Ba'alayila.
Balayah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashmar.
Bukarat.
Makarah.
Yashamar.
Yashmar.
The Pashka.
Apapashta.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashmar.
Taza'afka.
Tazahaka.
Taza'aka.
Wa'aka.
Ma'ita.
Ma'aika.
Ma'aita.
Ma'aika.
Wa'ay awalam.
But I am alone. In English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills, from which cometh my help. My help coming from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yahshua shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. From this time forward and even forevermore.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 in Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Adam Yalaka.
Yalaka.
Adam Yalaka.
Adam Yalaka.
Al Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Wa Al Tashikwat.
Al-Tashikwat.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awabika.
Awabika.
Ya Hamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Wa Mashanyaka.
Wa-Mashanayaka.
Yeah. Wa Mashinayaka.
Wa-Mashanayaka.
Like you. Nashawa.
Nasha'agwa.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'agwa.
Ra'at.
Ra'at.
Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya Arya Amu.
Ya'arimwa.
Sawa.
Sawa.
Waya Ta Ya Aitazawa.
Wa-Ya'atazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Wa-Atazapawanika.
Armawa.
Amorwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakira, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Shem Yasha'al, Aywa, Kaya, Atazawa, La, Yakar, 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 Barya, Ya, Karatwa, Hala, Halaya. Slaki, what does it want to say? Ahaya, Adawam, Wa Yas Sama'a, Wa Shema Alayam, Ma Wa Abba, Wa Hagoya, Gabal, Wa I'm one, Wa I'm a lot, Palasha, I'm Yeshabia, the war, Yamashua, Aywa, Zorawa, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamajan, Ka Saya Sura'a, Ka Yabya, Manakal, Kwa Yashwan, Na Shamadwa, Ba Ayan, Da Ara, Ha Yuwa, Dama, La Ama, Shayatamwa, Nara Abwa, Ka Ara, Wa Kazaaba, Wa Kazabak, Wa Kazabana, Call, now you succumb. I saw, Amawa, Na Ya Rasha, La Nawa, Na Awa, Alahaya, Alahaya, Sayatamwa, Kagadala, Kukwas, the Panya, the Car, the As, the Ira, Wa Kalaaba, Da Lahat, Ha Yum, Kan, the Redatma, Wasalaika, Wabasa, Wapaka, Wapaka, Da Balaham, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayab Halawa, Wayab Ba Halawa, Wayab Bahawa, Adia Aidi, Wayab Karapawa, Wayab Abdua, Wayab Adabas, Wayab Abadwa, Waya the Iowa, Kaya, Ata, Simka, Jahawa, the Baka, all you want, all Karatasa, Oh, shit. In the English, what we said was, like, you English right, sir? It is. 83. Slack, I lost it. My bad. Okay. Keep not thy silence on your house. Keep not thy silence on your house. And hold not thy peace. And be not still on your house. Be not still on your house. For lo, thy enemies made a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They have consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Yahshua may be no more remembered. But they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarene, the Baal and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They are hope in the children of Lot. Do unto them
them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabez. At the brick of Kasar, which perished that endured. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nose like a rat. And like they had. All the princes. That's a Bob. And that's a Muna. Who said, let us take to ourselves the house of God and possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble forever. Let them be put to shame. In perish. Men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, the most high, of all the earth.
All right. Sorry.
Sisters can be seated.
Everybody be seated?
No, sisters.
Sister, can you be seated? Salute out. Go on again?
Yeah. Shapar. Be seated.
Sisters be seated?
Yeah.
Sisters can be seated?
Okay. Now we're going to send out one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Majim Shabbat, Majim, Barak, Yahweh, Shem Yahshua, Sisters can stand. Men of Israel face the sisters. Men of Israel, Majim Shabbat, Majim, Barak, Yahweh, Shem Yahshua. Yahshua, hands down, dismissed. It's good to see you, Cap. Good to be seen. I ain't gonna, you ain't gonna believe this. Like, I dreamed just today.